Hey, what is going on everyone? My name is Rohit and I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar with the Xbox One X, the PS4 Pro, and all of these new consoles being released every single year. But what we tend to stray away from is old consoles, and some of those in particular have already been discontinued. And yes, I'm talking about the PS Vita, which was one of Sony's best decisions. Now in this video, I'm just going to be discussing 5 reasons why you should still buy a used Vita in 2017, so let's go ahead and get started. The first and biggest reason is that the Vita has obviously been exploited, meaning it has been hacked and jailbroken in the past. Now having this ability allowed consumers like myself to install custom homebrews and emulators like ARK and TNV. Now having any Vita with a hackable firmware just makes it 100 times better, and because it's so easy and affordable, a lot of people took advantage of this and jailbroke their Vita. Now as long as you're on a hackable firmware such as 3.55 to 3.60, you should be good. But if you're not, don't worry, because there is still a way. So now with the second reason, you can get your hands on a hackable Vita from eBay or Craigslist for a pretty decent price. At launch, the PS Vita was just $250, while the AT&T variant was just $50 more. Now looking back at these prices today, the models with the firmware that can be hacked aren't crazy expensive, so you can still pick one up for a reasonable price and resell it by hacking it. Now these consoles haven't really depreciated as much as other Sony consoles, so buying one could potentially make you a huge return on investment in the future. Now with the third reason, we all remember the PSP or PlayStation Portable. Now one of the PS Vita's greatest features is backwards compatibility. Now this means that you can play most PSP games on the Vita. Now in order to get around this, just make sure that the game is supported by checking the PS Store, and once you're ready to purchase, it may not be available on the Vita PS Store, so you might have to purchase it through a PS3 or a PS4 and go into your download history and install it on the Vita. Or alternatively, you could just hack it and get it for free depending on what you want. Of course, all of these opportunities are endless with the PS Vita. Okay, so now with 4, one of my favorite reasons is because there are so many different limited edition models of the Vita. This is really the moment where you might actually have trouble choosing a color that you like, and that's because Sony has collaborated with many video games in the past, but trust me, owning a model, whether it's new or used and is in decent condition, can definitely be a nice addition to your collection or make you some profit in the future. Of course, new models are extremely rare, and that's why if you have a couple $100, getting the limited edition models might be a better idea if they're used on eBay. And finally with number 5, let's get a few things straight. I understand there are smartphones and high-end tablets, but what the PS Vita was made for was strictly media consumption and gaming. Now I'll admit it, it can be hard to integrate the same gaming experience from a Vita or a PSP to an iPhone, but if you really want the original experience, maybe kick back on a flight and play World of Final Fantasy. It's not only a throwback to the good old days, but it's not something that everyone has. I mean, how many times have you sold your Vita or know someone who has? I'll be honest, I sold mine a year ago, but I am interested in buying another one and making more videos for you guys. So if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I have more videos like this planned, and since many of you are still jailbroken, I'll probably be updating all of my tutorials once I get my Vita, so I'll see you guys then. Peace.